Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today, we are heading on over to Twitter, checking out at wagie posting L's. If you don't know what a wagie is quite yet, it's basically a wage. Somebody that works for a living, 40-hour work week or more, I guess, just trying to scrape on by. It really is depressing when you think about it too much, and I don't think that I have completely slipped this noose either. I'm out here on Twitch hustling every couple of days trying to make money happen. So I don't consider myself above the wages. I think most of this episode will be spent commiserating with them. Mostly, wages are made fun of by NEETs, N-E-E-T, who are people that are not in education, employment, or training. Probably not a great way to live either, but that's just the hellhole that we exist in, I guess. There is no escape. So this cringe, I'm pretty sure is gonna hit deep, but I hope that you guys enjoy it on some level. Like I said, visit me on Twitch, all kinds of links in the description. We'll get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some of this wages posting L's cringe. Ragey Wagey stomps his feet. Ragey Wagey can't be neat. If he does, then he won't eat. If no slaving, sleep in street. God, it hurts so much when they make it rhyme, doesn't it? Ragey Wagey stamp his feet. Ragey Wagey scared of neat. Wagey cry and Wagey moan, work his fingers to the bone. Work and work, no time for fun. Only exit is a gun. Oh my God. As somebody replies, it just says, stop! I'm sorry, there are no breaks. This is Mr. Bones' wild ride. You will be here forever. Unfortunate, yes. But this is the life that we all picked, I guess. What's the alternative? Living in the jungle? Killing a boar with a spear? Honestly, some days that sounds pretty cool. I'd much rather be wagey than neat. Okay, I do work my fingers to the bone. You know what I'm saying? But at the very least, I feel like I've constructed something. You know, we got a beautiful community of people all commiserating here together. But I know the neat folk out there would just be like, yeah, keep huffing that copium, bro. And maybe that's what it is. But whatever helps me cope, that's fine with me. I'm gonna stick with that. McDonald's workers are begging people to stop ordering adult Happy Meals. You heard about these adult Happy Meals? Cactus plant flea market, these ugly four-eyed molded pieces of plastic that cost 5 cents to make, and McDonald's is laughing their way to the bank. Let me tell you. Wagey has to go in there, assemble 100 Big Macs just because consumer cannot stop consuming for even a second. These are like the ugliest pieces of crap that I've ever seen. There's no like moving parts or anything. It's literally molded, injected plastic, and people are going nuts for it for some reason. The only one that I would go nuts for is Grimace or the Hamburglar. If you give me one of those yellow ugly pieces of crap, I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. Give me the Hamburglar, Wagey. I do feel bad that, you know, McDonald's workers gotta hustle like this, but I don't know, bro. You picked the job, you know. Maybe it's time to quit. Maybe it's time to go live on the road for a little bit like old Ramtide do, and you'll see that it ain't all that bad. I know that's the reason that he quit. He was tired of being wagey, so he took another path, and, you know, Godspeed to him. I think after a decade of it, he's pretty tired of it. It's hard to re-enter society, but you do always have a choice. I'm gonna leave you with that. Employees, we really deserve a bonus. Management, pizza party. Employees, no, seriously, we are due a bonus. Management, pizza party. Yeah, that's one way to, save on costs. Instead of paying you a few more dollars every week, we'll just have a pizza party. One-time cost. You'll be happy for another month or two. I don't even think they had pizza parties that often. I don't think I even got one pizza party when I was working. They'd buy you like something for your birthday, a little bit of Chinese food, and that's supposed to keep you humping the entire year. I can't do it, man. Go in there, talk to my boss about a raise. He's like, oh, I don't think you know your job that well. It's like, bro, I saved this company $30,000. Could you break me off at least like 5,000 of that? No, they never do. Bosses are just the worst. That's why in the Tales of Mike stuff, I sided with Mike. I'm all about screwing over a company. The most amount of pay for the least amount of work. And a pizza party is not included in any of that. I'm not interested. Give me the cash. I'll buy my own freaking pizza. I'll have a pizza party all by myself, which honestly sounds like something that I'd prefer far more. You think I want to eat pizza with my coworkers? I don't give a damn. That's the worst. Take this pizza party, shove it right up your poop chute. I want the raise. Dollar bill. Are you understanding? Of course they're understanding, because that's why they're giving you the pizza party instead of the raise, because they want to take a vacation in Spain or something like that. Oh, it hurts my soul, honestly. I hope nobody has to go through this, like, for real. The unlikely cure for burnout? A second job. Oh my god. I can't do it anymore. It's cutting me real deep. Overemployment sounds like more of the same old grind, but its underlying philosophy is critical of work. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And then the name looks like fake buy things or something like that, right? This is a deep troll, I'm pretty sure. They're just trying to convince people that working a second job is cool. I say screw all that. I don't even want a 40-hour work week, okay? 8-hour days, 5 days a week, forget about it. When am I having time to, like, live my life? You know what I mean? This is absolutely horrible. A second job, bro? Then you basically just work 2 jobs, come home, sleep, go back to the job? I can't stand it. That would literally be the end of me. I don't see a purpose to life anymore. Sure, you'll save up a bunch of money because you don't have any time to spend anything on yourself, money or time. You're just caught in this endless loop. The underlying philosophy is critical of work. I'd love to see how that works out. You just do it, and then you figure out how horrible it is, and only then are you critical of the work? I've been here, dude. I've been writing ad copy for 12 hours, 6 days a week, making less than minimum wage, and it's just a nightmare, dude. Nobody should be living like this. Are you kidding me? If you're working towards something, if you're saving up for something, okay, maybe, temporarily, but, this is not the way that humans were meant to live, okay? Just take it away. I'm sitting out here like, hey, this thing brings me pain every single day. And the corporate press just is like, open your mouth. Have you tried doing more of it? If we shove it down there far enough, will you start believing it? No, I've been there and I can't go back. You put me in a box before I start doing some stuff like this. Forget it. Forget it. Here's a post from Reddit, r/neat. I am tormented at the idea that I will be a wagie for at least another 45 years, unless I die early. Yeah, it's a hard thing to come to grips with, honestly. Once you start working, there's just no end to it. They want you to enter the workforce and never be able to leave. Each day, I feel a little relief the time I leave my job, only to be reminded that I'll have to wake up tomorrow again early with improper sleep. My only dream is to be able to eat potatoes and wake up at 2. Does sound like the life, honestly. Get on disability, right? You can afford potatoes with that kind of income. I don't care if I live in a slum. If I have no disposable income, literally all I need is internet and potatoes and a blanket to sleep under. God, now I'm depressed, bro. I mean, at a certain point, that's all you can find it within yourself to aim for. All of your dreams have been crushed. I understand where bro is coming from 100%, and I feel just so bad for him, man. I can't save him from this situation. None of us can save anyone else from this situation. Maybe someday you get up and out, own a company, become a shareholder of something really profitable. Fingers crossed, you know what I mean? But it doesn't happen for enough people. 45 years a wage slave. Ugh. Why can't we just go live in the woods, live a self-sustaining life and grow your own food and all that stuff? It would heal your soul. And you'd be like, but ReddX, I wouldn't have the internet. Good. That's part of the soul healing process, okay? Get back to nature, figure out what life is really about. Is there room enough on the planet for all of us to go and do that? I'm really not sure, but I can dream, I guess. That's all most of us have left anyways, some dreams. I hope this dude gets the blanket and potatoes that he so righteously deserves. I don't even say that with any vitriol, you know? I was working a 40-hour week just to sustain my potatoes and a blanket, so I get it, man. The only way up and out is to angle yourself towards success. I know it's hard to work a 40-hour work week and then come home and do the thing that you're actually passionate about. For me, it was like making YouTube videos, writing game review articles, stuff like this. But eventually I was able to add that to my portfolio and get some jobs that were more related to the things that I enjoy. You don't have to settle into this for 40 years. Just believe me, you can go above and beyond. And I have to believe it too, because I do not want the rest of all of our lives to be this. Please. But if in bathroom for more than 10 minutes, a smell check will be completed to ensure employee not sitting on phone. If it does not stink, employee's name will be reported to the office. You gonna come by and smell my poop for real? All right, then. I'm bringing fart spray to work. I'm gonna come up with like the most rancid concoction. I'm gonna sit in there for an hour just mixing up my witch's brew. My entire goal will be to make the rat that comes around to sniff my poop throw up every time they come to check on me in the bathroom. This is a living hell. Are you kidding me, dude? 10 minutes? Who can poop in 10 minutes, bruh? Really, it probably should only take you 5, but there's a lot of scrolling that I have to do on my phone. I don't think you fully comprehend what's going on in here. If you want to come smell my poop, I guess you can. This is just the most petty thing that I've ever seen. My boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. It's not always about having a rumbly tumbly, having to get the fissies out. Sometimes it's about taking a much needed break, okay? They even got like the Christmas decor up in the bottom, like, oh, what a happy holly jolly office we have. Now let me come smell your poop. You've been in there for 15 minutes. I just hate everything about this. If I saw a sign like this anytime in any office, I would quit. That would be my 2 weeks notice right there. Probably not even 2 weeks notice. I'd just be like, you know what? I don't need unemployment. I don't need nothing. Just get me out of here. I can't be living like this. No, sir. The only two things that a wagie thinks about. If I fall asleep now, I'll get X more hours and minutes of sleep. Oh, X more hours / minutes before I get home. You're married to a time clock. It's the worst thing ever. I say again, this is not the way that humans were meant to live. It's good to be aware of the time. It's good to even have a schedule, but you should be able to break that schedule whenever you want, you know? So I like those flex time jobs. I never had one, but it sounds really awesome to just be like, oh, I'm gonna come in at 10, stay a couple hours later in the evening, right? As long as the job gets done, who really cares? But no, it's all about selling time. Selling pieces of your soul in order to continue existing in a place so you can go back and sell more pieces of your soul. Oh, it cuts me deep, man. I'm sure there are some people out there who enjoy their jobs in some capacity, and good for them, you know? But I'll be honest with you, this is the only job that I've ever enjoyed, and that's because I can do it basically on my own schedule. I took a 4-day trip to Manila, just had to make sure all of the videos were lined up, and then I could take off, disappear. I don't have anybody to answer to. I would highly recommend it. If you're married to a desk, chained to a desk, you gotta put in your little vacation slip and blah, blah, blah. Couldn't do it in the Navy, couldn't do it in civilian life. It's just, like I said, not the way. Several years ago, I quit without a full 2 weeks notice, and the company sent me this invoice a few weeks later. Emergency staffing fee. Didn't give 2 weeks notice. $150. Yeah, right. I'll see you in court. How about that? You can afford like 2 hours of a lawyer's time for $150. They ain't gonna take you to court over that. I would make them come and get it, okay? This is like totally an afterthought. A few weeks later, they're like, oh no, we better charge them for not giving 2 weeks notice. Anybody in a right to work state, that means they can fire me at any time, and I can also quit at any time. 2 weeks notice is a gift that I give to you if I deem you worthy. And most jobs, I do not deem you worthy. I will disappear in an instant. Just call in sick, and then when they call me the next day, they're like, "Oh, are you feeling better?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think I actually am ever gonna feel better. This job is sucking the life out of me. I quit, actually." And then, you know, your coworkers got to work double shifts, and that kind of sucks. But you'll never see him again, anyways. That's the kind of employee I am. Not a good one. And I definitely wouldn't pay this $150. You're killing me. You thought this was gonna work? Who made you think that? You're out of your mind. It might be fake, you know, there's not really any address on the bill too, and it's like a minimal amount of info given, but maybe, just maybe, an employer thought they could squeeze an extra $150 out of their wagie before they were completely free and clear. Never gonna happen, bro. You could take this $150 from my cold, dead hands as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I got it, but I ain't gonna give it to you. Absolutely precious. Emergency staffing fee. Yeah, okay, that's my responsibility, is it? Working in retail. OP, hey, customer. I wish you would just die! OP, okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Manager. Hi, could we talk to you in the office for a sec? Great, thanks. We got a complaint from a customer that you didn't KYS when requested, so unfortunately we're gonna have to take disciplinary action.
Are you kidding me?
Sign here acknowledging that we talked. Thanks. This customer is always right culture. Ugh. I've said many times that is not down to like individual customers acting like they can lord over other human beings. It's supposed to be a statement on the market at large. Customers will buy the things that they like. Businesses that sell the things that customers like will succeed. It doesn't mean you get to go in and abuse retail workers, but it's just been completely misconstrued and turned into this. I don't understand. I just don't understand how it became this. And while this is obviously hyperbole, for how much longer is it hyperbole? Let me ask you that. Surely this is just around the corner, right? Probably not. But it certainly makes a point. Schools closed. Police, please stay home. Buses, we're not driving. City, please don't drive. Fire department, we're having a hard time getting to emergencies. Minimum wage bosses, bleh, so when you coming in? Oh yes, the hero pay. Y'all remember that? Neck deep in a pandemic, and people are like, oh, our frontliners, they're all heroes, and if you don't like doing it for $10 an hour, then why don't you get a real job? And then all the wages quit. Now you can't go to Panda Express without waiting for 30 minutes to get your food. You told them to do it. You didn't think that they'd do it, but they did. And God, I am so proud of people for slipping those shackles, you know? Minimum wage boss. Yeah, you gotta come in. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do any of that. Tell you what, fire me. I will say that COVID did a lot of harm to the world, but it also did some good stuff too, right? Now the worker is in control. The worker is more in demand than vacancies at some stupid job, which I think is absolutely beautiful. You could walk into any place right now, probably like a fast food place, but still, you could drop one job, pick up another same day. I basically guarantee, depending on how populated the city that you live in is, granted, but I think that's a beautiful thing. That is one good thing that came out of this. People found their hustle. And now bosses, they don't even care if you got the vid, right? They're just like, yeah, come into work anyways. It's fine. Didn't we stop the entire world for 2 years? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of that. I've never had a good boss in my life, not even one that I respected a tiny little bit. And why is that? Well, mostly because of things like this. Hey, thanks for all your extra hard work from Amazon. Yeah, instead of a raise, we don't even get a pizza party. We get a pack of gum. How do you not feel like 100% insulted by this? Just keep it. I can buy my own gum, okay? Really, this probably fell off a pallet or something like that. Fell on the floor. They're like, oh, it's too good for our customers. Let's give it to the wagies. God. It hurts me so deep, bro. I can't put into words how much I hate this. It would have been better if you gave me nothing at all, okay? This is a slap in the face. A pack of gum? I'm surprised they didn't bust open the pack and like just put one piece of gum into a little Coke baggie and staple it to the stupid freaking postcard. Are you kidding me? Give me a raise! Oh, it is hurting me so deep in my soul right now. Extra hard work. Oh, that's so clever. That's so clever. Sure, I'll sell another 20 years of my life because you gave me a pack of gum. Oh. Ah! It is I told you it was going to be cringe on a different level, and it is, man. This is just killing me. Every post kills me a little bit more. I don't want it to be like this anymore. I don't. I exist to provide labor to my employer. In return, I receive just enough money to provide for basic shelter, food, and transportation so I can return the next day and labor for my employer again. And I will do this day after day and be thankful for the privilege. I will do this week after week, month after month, and year after year until my health and body can no longer provide value to my employer, and then I will die. Yeah, and then the employer will put a want ad and have you replaced within the month. Do not give any part of yourself to an employer. That's all I'm saying. Hourly wages, absolutely ridiculous. I say pay people based on the project. The faster you finish the project, the faster you can get back and continue on with your life. Truth is, we all out here, we all gotta do something in order to provide a life for ourselves, but it is possible for that thing to be enjoyable. And if you're not finding it enjoyable, get the hell out of there. Stop wasting your time. And a lot of people did exactly that, and the job market kind of collapsed, and oh, boo-hoo, now I can't get my McDonald's in 2 minutes or less. Well, guess what? If they pay higher wages, then they'll be competitive once again. There are some people who legitimately do enjoy that, and I think that they should be compensated fairly. Thank you so much. All these posts, honestly, just, making me want to drop out of society. Take the Ramtide route, you know? Just quit. But I've come so far from being a wagie that I'm slightly less of a wagie now, I guess. So it is possible to get up and out, okay? Take heart in that, if nothing else. But man, this is some really dark cringe we got today. Just some real life, inescapable type of cringe. Here's one from the YouTube comments. Wagie, getting cagey. Boss needs help now, don't be lazy. 0 breaks will make you crazy. I'll tell the guards to get their tasey. Need to get those new iPhones. Gotta pay those student loans. Work your fingers to the bones. Bosses need vacation homes. Don't trust unions, vote in pairs. Buy all bosses' consumer wares. We'll stay seated in our chairs and make our bosses millionaires. It cuts me real deep. Love your work, love the pain, feel the life drain from your brain. Think of all you have to gain as your dreams go down the drain. Come on, wagie, join the crew. Don't you want your wages too? And if the boss man makes you blue, you deserve it. You're a screw. Weekend comes round after ages. You can come collect your wages. Throw your party, have your rages, then get back into your cages. Oh, God. Like I said way at the beginning, it hurts a lot more when they make it rhyme, doesn't it? Jesus, man. And I get to the end of reading something like that, and I think, yeah, we definitely do live in a society, etc., clown world and whatnot. Then I think to myself that I kind of did play myself. We don't really have weekends around here at ReddX Industries. Sure, I can get ahead of schedule. I can take some time off, but I don't get to throw ragers anymore. That's all in the past. Now it's just subsisting to subsist, chasing the things that somebody told me that I should have. I talk about wanting a house with a pool. Why do I want a pool? Would I actually use it? I don't know, but somebody told me that that is the lap of luxury, so that's what I'm chasing. Does it not seem really ridiculous? Does it not seem like I should just drop out, give up? There's no point to it all. Oh, it is dragging me down to a very dark place. Welcome to McDonald's, your new home. You're not just mopping floors, you're creating a home away from home. Yeah, we want those toilets so clean they could eat off them. Because some of them will. They'll take that double quarter pounder in there and just wolf it down so nobody has to see the disgusting animal that they are. And then it's up to you to come in and mop up all the ketchup and sweep all the fries off the floor. How much are you getting paid for that? Nowhere near enough. God, I hate it. McDonald's is like the prime example for stuff like this because it really is just such dehumanizing work for not very much pay at all. I say blessed to the people that can hack it, but I stayed far away from that. I knew that I couldn't hack it. Even if I did pick that job up, I'd probably drop it within a week. It's far too fast-paced, and you gotta deal with other human beings, even aside from the customers, like your crew members, co-workers, whatever. I don't want to interact with anybody. That's my ideal job. Lock me in a room with a computer. See what things I can make. And thank God some people enjoy it. You know what? Thank you so much for being here. If you've been here this far, if you haven't just succumbed to the deep depression that this that this episode has brought me to, oh my God. I feel like I'm the lucky one. McDonald's employee turns 100 years old with no plans to retire. God, this is just r/ a boring dystopia. We're supposed to be excited for this crap? She's 100. Let her go hang out with her grandkids. What the hell is going on? Oh, she's not the lucky one. She's been brainwashed by a poisonous Protestant work ethic that says you should work yourself into a dust to make somebody else rich. Okay? Don't give in to any of that. I love to work, but I work at my own pace. I do the things that I like to do. And you can be damn sure that I'm not doing it for 33% of my life. Oh, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you don't use it, you lose it. As soon as she quits and has a weekend off, like her whole body will shut down or something like that. Might be a pretty dark place to take the joke, but you never know. Maybe she does love it, but I just can't see myself loving it. It's really outside of my frame of reference to be happy at 100 years old working at a McDonald's. If I'm working at a McDonald's at 60 years old, rope me up, bro. I'm done. I am checking out. I just can't do this anymore. Oh, I'm not excited for this. This is horrifying to me. Please don't let my life be like that.
I'm traveling for work, and instead of eating a fancy dinner out, I decided to cook a cheaper meal in the hotel room. Even though the hotel room didn't have a kitchen, I managed to use the coffee machine to cook chicken with butter and garlic. Even though my company allows me expense dinner while traveling, I wanted to save money because I know that every dollar counts on the P&L. It's the little things that get you promoted.
Oh my God. Yeah, just keep hanging on to that, bro. If I'm in your shoes, I am sticking it to the boss. $80 dinners everywhere I go. I don't give a damn about getting promoted. A promotion that'll never happen because I cook chicken with butter in a coffee maker. Ugh. And then I bet you he made coffee in the coffee maker the next morning. And then I bet you he got salmonella from his chicken coffee, and the health insurance of the company doesn't cover it because they're cheaping out so the boss can have yet another vacation in Spain, right? You put yourself through all of this, and for what? Hashtag work, hashtag money, hashtag hotel, hashtag coffee, hashtag promotion, hashtag career advice. Bro, you can keep your career advice. I'm doing just fine over here by myself, all right? Eating the foods that I want to eat. Singing the songs that I want to sing. I hate this, bro. I hope that this was just for like some social media clout and that you added the company and then afterwards you went and like got yourself a real freaking dinner. because this is, humans should not have to live like this. I probably said that 100 times throughout this episode, but I truly do mean it. Making chicken in a coffee maker to save a few bucks for somebody who probably doesn't even know that you freaking exist in hopes of a promotion that will never come. Oh God, it's soul crushing. My soul is crushed. I would prefer my spine to be powder at this point. I just, it's too much after a certain point. It's just too much. I hope that this dude gets promoted, but like, I don't know that it's ever gonna happen. And I don't know that it's ever gonna happen, especially if you make chicken in a coffee maker. Like, the people who get promotions are the biggest brown nosers, and maybe this guy is brown nosing in his own way. But I'll tell you what'll get you promoted way faster than chicken in a coffee pot. Go golfing with the boss at some point. Oh, good. Your promotion's right there. I didn't have to do any of that weird, dumb crap. I don't know what company P and L is, but I hope to never work for them, even for a day. This is pathetic. All right, last one for this episode, because I can't do this for much longer, okay? Jeff Bezos says that work-life balance is a debilitating phrase. He wants Amazon workers to view their career and lives as a circle. Yeah, just live inside of the warehouse. We've got the little pods all set up for you, and then you have to pay rent to Amazon, and then you have to work to pay your rent, and then you don't have any take-home pay, you own nothing, you eat the bugs, and you're happy about it. That is the end game for Amazon, I'm pretty sure. And then on top of that, yeah, the fact that he calls it a career. Yeah, this is my career, lifting boxes and peeing in bottles. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just so sad. This is the sorriest state of affairs. Amazon is just like supremely evil, but goddamn are they convenient. So people are like, hey, ReddX, don't you have an Amazon affiliate link in your description? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm trying to get broke off just like everybody else. But if you don't buy from Amazon, good for you, honestly. You think this guy needs more money? You think I want to get in the pod and own nothing? I really don't, okay? If this is truly the end game, then I'm glad I got in before all this stuff happened, and probably I could be dead before it fully takes effect. That is the only solace that I have for you and myself today. Oh, what a depressing episode. Did you guys enjoy it? Please let me know. It's definitely different from the stuff that we usually do, but I felt like I needed to get it off my chest. We could probably squeeze another episode out of this Twitter account, but I don't know, man. It just, it's a lot to handle. Let me know if you liked it by liking, commenting, subscribing. You know, if you haven't, maybe share it around. If you know some wagies that need some catharsis, thank you so much. We've got links in the description, plugs, podcasts, playlists, Spotify, iTunes, Teespring if you're trying to rock that merch. We did live stream this whole thing on Twitch, and we've also got other social medias, Twitter, Discord, Facebook. Cool! I'd also like to thank my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons, as I do every episode, very much, so thank you too! Starting with our channel members, Train Boy, That One Gay Cop, Valley Eyed Crane, Shiza, A Tiny Void, Angel Dark, Bedazzled Misery, Skylar Rain, The Fez Wearer, Rosie Rainbow, Slow Spooner Jerry, Shot Cantwell, Heaven, Set 777, Robert Thibodeau, Jackie McQuitty, Grim Strive, AJ Collins, Tooth Plushy, Corey Arts, Kelly Clark, Florentic Waver, Dungeon Bat, Billy Deep, Robert Waits, Brandon Ashcraft, Phantom Danica, Organic Steve, Skylar May Morningstar, The Gypsy Barber, Fire Drake, Samantha, Death Flagship, Buy Two, Get One Hand. Heading over to Patreon, we've got Harley Owen, Robert Waits, Camille Sarah, Chance the Blue Kraken, Dixie, Ellipses, Captain Cloud, Jerry Hong Kong, Deku, Esteban, Organic Steve, Beat Double, the Back Boss, Without Devil, Jerry, Thankful Forgiveness, PCB, Santa Jerry, Silent Revolver, A Very Tired Jerry, A Field It, Justy Dargonian Jerry, Aaron Jerry, and Frankenberry, Ain't That a Hot Bitch Though, Assassin Pug Jerry, Bang Bang, Baby Jerry, Benji and the Jets, Billy D, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Bronze Kraken, Commander J Tank, Comrade Mooney, Destiny Piper, Dr. Larks, Aaron Era, Erratic Mechanic, East Mars, Fluxer, I don't have friends, I got tendies. Rose Nova Studios, Fire Drake, Gizmo Jack, Hadrian BR, Irish Pirate, Lost the Blue Marmalade of Mutiny. It's time to get it back. Ayadalo, J.M. Kuhn, Jerry Smith, Jerry Kitsune, the original Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Outlaw, Mother Trucker, Hong Kong, Jerry, I'm begging you, please don't take my beard. Jerry Jukebox Jerry, K-Jels 9, Kira, Crewhee, Cuddly Kraken, Lady Italian Grey on Deal, Lady in Awakening, Lauren Crow, Legit Maker, Lord Jerry, leader of the Thunder Jerrys, Luke Max, Flows, Race Car Driver, he was a good friend of mine. Like and subscribe, Milady Nix, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Factor, not another Jerry, but he is though. Paragon Soul, Phantom of the Pine, Jerkins and Jerry Beth, Queens, Quaaludes and Quagmires, Redwin, Rose Jerry Miller, Sarita the Lolita, Scarlet Skelvin, Sergeant Gay Cop, Burger of the Law, Silo Whip, Stephanie Gunner, Sign After Booster, Grilling Tomato, the Gypsy Barber, the Little Sue, the Witcher Fusky, this is even my final beat.
Neckbeard, Tick Jerry, trying to find another mom to get back to the real world. Vanguard Angel BC3, Viking Jerry, Wiki Tech, Seven Gargoyle or Clay, Arnold Voice, even dweebs, we can see the out-train it. Maybe. A normal Jerry. All right, Red, for you I bring Doritos, but I cali gags, but these are their drag beards. I know what to do. Admiral T-Tech, Emerald, or another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry, Zilla Penny Lake, Bartender, Keely, Big Dead Wolf, Progress Fine Horseradish, the original different Jerry, Cake Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Carcass, Chicago Panda, Koi Does Commissions. Wow. Oh, now. Yeah, I got that right. That's why I leave it in. Cryptides, the Flaw Jerry, the Deftitude, the Dilf Jerry, Dwarfy Dude, Five Nights at Jerry's, Gentu, the Doodles, also commissions open, Jerry Boo's daughter, Ghost of Alpha, Greymon 365, Half Slavic Jerry in the tracksuit, Heath Knot, Hydra Jerry Solman, Jace Christensen, Janitor Jerry's back from the abyss to clean up after the teenage beards. Good luck. Jeffrey, Gerald of Arabia, Jerry, but with two S's and E, Jerry Springer, the results are in. You are not the neckbeard. Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry, his mom has got it going on. Jerry Old Rivera, Jerry Roxers, Jerry Roleplaying Game, Kid Marvelous, Lucian Lovecraft, Machia CD, maybe next time is Duchess, Mr. Gasmask, Nog Viper, Not Invisible, Angel Raptor, Seldom Dark, Snom Jerry, the Snary if you didn't know, Spoonie in a row, Spoopy Scary, Jerry Ton. Hey, we're in October for reals now. Susan Beard, if anyone has one more fun, I'm taking all attendees. Yeah, you can say heck once as a treat. Thank you so much. Techno Dubs, the Copy Jerry Two Knives, Third Stuff, this is purely a mercantile transaction. I mean, it is though. To Infinite Jerry and beyond, Tokyo Bird, Unkale, Vaughn, Venom Jerry, Throws 2 liter Mountain Dew, Grow by Neckbeard, Grow. It's Jerry time, hold ReddX Morpher. Hygiene, it's Jerry time, hold ReddX Morpher. Humility, and thank you to my $1 patrons as well.
Bless up to all the Jerrys and not Jerrys alike. You guys doing the most out here, helping me to get through some tough times. If you can support monetarily, that's huge. If you can't, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like, I don't know, watching some more ReddX videos, right? Cool? All right. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, friends, bye-bye.